Baldur's Gate 3, we're here and we'll start a campaign together. It was inevitable. I've also played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 when I was very young, but yeah, I don't remember that much from it anymore. Of course, I remember some characters that we might also meet here, like Minsk and Trahera, and like these iconic things. But there's a lot of new things to find in Baldur's Gate. There's new rules, the rules of the 5th edition. Everything is new and shiny. It's beautifully looking and it's really intriguing. So let's start together. We're very optimistic and we'll go for Tactician, but not with permadeath, because yeah, sometimes I'll have to re-record something for technical reasons, or because we have a TPK. If you're going highest difficulty in a game that you don't know, and I've only played around with just around the start, then you're gonna die. It's just as simple as that. You cannot really avoid it. So as we want to play it through, we'll go Tactician but not permadeath. So we'll have a very high learning effect. We'll have the great story. We'll have like the best combats that we can have, and we can sometimes recover from fatalities. It all looks so good. I have never seen the intro video, so I didn't want to spoil myself. There's a mind flayer. There's many ones like going, and what's this? That's some chambers. Like in the old Baldur's Gate games. Someone's coming in. There's a shadow. Slow steps over an organic ground. Someone's sleeping in that chamber. A Githyanki. And this is maybe us. We're looking, but this abomination here does a mind flayer. There's some tadpoles. This doesn't look... She's afraid. And what's this? It's a small wormy. It's a tadpole. It's a cute worm. It has oh my goodness me. Oh, I cannot watch this. I hope you can. Oh God. Oh no. Close your eyes if you don't want to see this. Oh God, no. It's coming. Oh, this is like an alien. My goodness me. Well, I guess we have a job. I guess we have a quest to save ourselves. And we would start out as what? A high elf barbarian. Yeah, that would certainly be interesting. And you can see here you have origin characters. This means you can't play these. These are also NPCs you meet in-game, except the Dark Urge, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't met them all. I only played around with the beginning. But here you can play the introduction, but we don't want that. We want that to be, to know from them. And so you can see what they have and so on. That's the one thing. As NPCs, you can already see, because these you can recruit, or you can play them yourselves, which is also definitely interesting, especially if you're new. Then play something like a cleric, or here a barbarian. Very well thought out characters, I think, and that rogue. Super good, and you'll probably have a good time. We're not playing this game. We're playing. You might know that I'm fond of halflings. What? He was just looking around. I thought, is that me now? What? Halflings are a little bit slow, as you can see here. Normally, races move like 9 meters per turn. This guy moves 7.5 meters. But it's not important, because we're going to be someone who will cast things. And halflings are lucky, which is really good for survival. When you roll a 1 for attack roll, ability check, saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. But you know, that's avoiding a lot of critical failures, which is just great. And brave, advantage on saving throws against being frightened. So you can, advantage means you can roll 2 times and take the better roll with a d20. So that's advantage is definitely also something good. And we could be light-foot halfling, we could be stealthy, but we want to be a sorcerer. We don't want to be stealthy. We want this. Advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison damage too. So we have a lot of survival. And we want to be a sorcerer. A sorcerer is a charisma-based caster. And yeah, quite powerful, and so... And we want to be the face of the party, which kind of makes sense. I think that's fun. Now we can have cantrips. We can use these whenever we want and how much we want. First, because we want to be a face, we want to have that friends cantrip. We will gain advantage on charisma checks against non-hostile creatures, which is great, because then you have 2 dices that you can roll for charisma-based stuff. Blade Ward is protecting us against damage that is like melee damage, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing attacks, and it will protect us for 2 turns. So if we're under attack and need a little bit of relief, Blade Ward may protect us a bit. We also want 1 damage spell, maybe a Ray of Frost that reduces the target's movement speed by 3 meters. That could be useful. And then we cannot see in the dark, so we need light. Infuse an object with an aura of light. And that is until the next rest. So we have a light. Now we can get spells. We can get spells, some spells later too. Chromatic Orb is very good later on. And we have Magic Missile that will always hit, which is just great. We want to combine this with Mage Armor. I mean, there is a variety of Sorcerer that will have 13 armor already. That is if you choose another subclass. But we want to choose Wild Magic, and I'll show you why. This is a Draconic Bloodline. There you would get 13, so you effectively don't need the Mage Armor. Draconic Resilience, it's probably the strongest choice for a Sorcerer for survival. But we want Wild Magic. Why? Because, you know, I'm also playing for your and my entertainment, right? And Wild Magic is definitely extremely entertaining. So we're getting Tides of Chaos, activating to gain advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. And it has a downside, or maybe upside, increased chance of Wild Magic surge afterwards. What is Wild Magic? As you can see here. Unruly magic sparks and fizzes through your veins. For sorcerers, each time you cast a spell of level 1 or higher, your magic might surge and trigger a random magical effect. For barbarians, each time you rage, a random magical effect will trigger. Magic stems from the forces of chaos. It churns within the sorcerers that wield it, waiting to burst free. So we're getting a surprise then. We'll see what that means to us. Then as a face, we want to be a noble halfling. We will gain persuasion that way. So we have persuasion, we have deception, and can change here the skills. The skills are based on our proficiency. After a while, you get more proficiency from the levels. And then you can choose a couple of skills that you are proficient with. These can come from your background, for example. Here, history and persuasion. And then there's Arcana. Arcana is definitely good for us, but we want to be the face. We also want to intimidate, deceive, and persuade. We want to be super facey. And maybe we'll hope that one of our other characters can maybe go for the Arcana thing. Maybe someone who has more intelligence too. And this is the standard array that you get, and it's not bad. But we want to specialize a little bit more to get a little bit more that will help us here. I have to put these things around a little bit. You see, in the D&D systems, it's usually good to have like not a 5, not a 7, and so on, but like a 6, an 8, and so on. And then you get a bonus. So this is dexterity 16 means you subtract 10, and then you divide the 6 through 2 and then round down. So you have a +3 bonus here, you have a +2 bonus here, and you have a +3 bonus here. So that's why we don't want 17, 13, and 15, but rather like that, because that's especially important at the start, right? And charisma 16 means that we can cast spells up to level 6, which I'm not sure we'll ever reach in this game, because you roughly every 2 to 3 levels you gain roughly every 2 levels you gain a new level of spells usually in the D&D system. And so if we reach level 12, charisma will be enough for reaching level 12 and getting the spells there traditionally. And then there's also items that you get, and you can also get an ability improvement if you want to. And if we get an ability improvement, if we choose that, then we'll use it to boost charisma. So there's items and so on, and you can improve that later on, which is why it's not bad to have things like 13 constitution, because you can get an item with 1 constitution, and then if you have 14. 14 constitution would give us like 2 more hit points per level, which we have here, which is nice. So looking at this, everything seems nice, as you can see here. Yeah, the intelligence is not that high, which is why we didn't take that. But the face stuff that we want and the history is pretty good. Now we want to edit the appearance of it all. I mean, this doesn't look bad, but let's have a look. We'll go step by step. What's our identity? Male or female? Non-binary. There's everything here. Everything that you want. I'm not good at playing something else than male. I've tried, but I'm not good at that. So let's hear our voice.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic keeping this chest.
Where to next? Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Let's hope the locals are... And I think that could be him.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
More of those wretched things.
What?
There's magic keeping this chest sealed. Where to next?
What was that?
I think that sounds close to myself, so we're going to take that. I don't know if we ever speak even. Let's see, what kind of head are we taking? That's like more like a slender one. The guy looks like more experienced, has seen much. It's a little bit fat. Yeah, why not? Not so fit, right? -2 strength and, well, a little bit dexterity, but constitution, you can see he's got a lot of constitution on him. Like sorcerers usually are outside a lot, especially the wild magic ones, so we could give him a little bit more of a darker tone. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too dark. I mean, he's probably looked into... Nah. He's not the one to look into books, we know from the intelligence, right? So let's see. Maybe like this. That's a blush tone. No, I'd rather want the warm tone. Well, this one... sure. That's nice. Scars. I mean, sorceress and scars. Yeah, he could have experienced some stuff. Look at that. That's very... It's very cool somehow. And like the standard scar, or this one, hallmark scar. This looks like if he was a German student in a Studentenverbindung. Yeah, this looks like he burned himself one day, and it really went back. And this looks like he had a tattoo that he did himself, and it didn't go so well. Maybe we'll go for the slightly burned appearance. A little bit mature. An experienced one. The freckle intensity, I don't know, a little bit of freckles. This is vitiligo pigmentation. So you have, like, it's a mutation of the skin. It's not terribly it's not like an illness or something like that. You just look different. Like, one could think maybe zebras would have had that at one point in their evolutionary history. I mean, we could have a bit of that, maybe. That would look interesting. But it's kind of hard to look at. We would rather have like something symmetrical. And sorcery from this thing. Maybe here. Tattoo. Could have it in blue. Or we could like have it like that. What is this? This is also, wow, this is impressive, eh? I like it in yellow. That fits his skin very well. And look, he could have used that body art to go over his scars. Huh. That's very mind flayery. That's kind of tribal. I like it. Yeah, it's a little bit long, but hey. We're going to have this character for very long, I hope. And so, it's an important choice. That's only down here. A little bit of asymmetry. I mean, I like that. That looks somehow a little bit original. And that even more, of course. Yeah. Yeah, that looks so nice. Let's see. Can we kind of piercing? You could have some rings, subduer loops, midnight tears, and these silver golds, the horns. I would have bones there or something. Bones would really be nice. Then fangs, and a tower ring, easy breezy. I don't know. Archface worlds, the commoner ring, bard rings, or none. The stars I like, kind of. We want to see them like right here. That's a better way to look at them. Midnight tears. That looks very natural. That fits the tribal style, right? Let's have a look at the eyes. We could have brown eyes. We could have heterochromia is nice. We could then you can have two different eyes. You can have, for example, one blue eye and one rather green eye. That looks completely similar, but I'm not good at what. I'm not good at discerning green from other colors. Like if it's so, yeah, this looks more like green. This is impossible for me to discern. Ah, wow. Yeah, that's a relatively natural look. Then he can even have makeup. Something that emphasizes the eyes. It would be charismatic. Maybe not black. He's not a black one. Something that would like his rather impressive appearance. Maybe that red here. And the lip tint. I don't know. That looks very natural at the moment, but I mean, if he was tribal, then it's often like you use red earth or something for the lips. I can choose the intensity. It would make sense that he uses the same for his lips and his eyes, right? Metallic. Glossy. Nah, he's not going to be glossy or metallic. Let's just say he found some nice red earth and used that, like the rest of the tribe. The Halfling tribe. Now let's have a look for hair. There's tons of hairstyles. That is very. Yeah, I want to stay with the tribal scheme. That's of course very tribal. Somehow that could be a golden bone or something like that. That's definitely very charismatic thing. That's more like confrontational. The partial eclipse. Yeah, that looks more like. Oh my goodness me. Some things you can make like really terrible. Immortality. What is that? Immortality, okay. Blade bangs. No, that's not good. Wildcat. That's kind of nice. That's the standard. Oh, that's That's tribal elven somehow. That's nice. That is nice. Ferun Fantasia is it called? Okay. I want to see it as in full. The Conqueror. The River Shaman. What's that? That looks terrible. The Dandelion. I mean, he's a little older. He won't have that much hair. Could just make him bald. I mean, that would be nice, right? To have him bald somehow. But on the other hand, if we find good hair, that's even better. Like that, the Dryad style. Yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy this. I think the Dryad wasn't bad. The Mohawk, though, is definitely cool. I think I'm split between this and the Dryad. Bohemian, yeah. Where was the Dryad even? Gorgon! Oh, that's... Yeah, but then that's not as charismatic as the Dryad. Carrion feathers? No. Bruenor braids. Gods no. The Duster. I like that singing. Highbrow, low moralist. The Fair Forester. Okay. Pixie. Well, let's go for Rune Fantasia. But we need something... what is the highlight of this thing? We would go red. Highlight intensity stronger. Yeah, he could use this red also. Have you had already? Black Raven. Oh, he could be like with golden hair. No, we need a contrast between that, right? So brown auburn. Green looks completely crazy. Purple. Purple would work. Purple would work out. Aquamarine rose, nah. Black gray. Black neutral with red. I like it. It has this, as I said, this tribal thing. Graying. We could gray the hair. And use a color for that. So it's not only a graying effect. It's something different. Yeah, look at that. Then we can add blue to that. Or like a lighter blue. This is a little bit too intense. We want something darker. Have it even more black. Yeah, but I like the blue 9. That's. Well, let's see when we make it totally gold. Nah, that's too light. We want one of these. Yeah, that darker blue. Facial hair. Let's see. We could have a beard, even though it kind of contradicts these tattoos. The mine shaft. But we'll try around, right? The glorious mutton chops. God. Now he looks like in Disco Elysium. He looks like the Disco Elysium man. But how would a tribal have mutton chops? Probably not. Rather, if a beard, then something like this. This is like Viking. This is, I don't know what this is. That is a rambling obscenity, it's called. Oh well. Certainly not one of these well-groomed ones. Either something wild or nothing at all. I would like to have a long beard without a mustache, but it seems like that is not here. The mutton chop. So how is that? That looks kind of good. I think that looks better. That is just keep it simple, right? So that's our character. I love it. How are we gonna call ourselves? The Great Emanuelo. Let's maybe look up a nice halfling name and then adapt to it. Give me a moment. Yeah, so halflings, and especially tribal halflings, would maybe have like shorter names. If you have a smaller community, there's no need for longer names because you don't have to be that distinct. So Ima or Imu would definitely be something. Or Iman. Yeah. Imanu. Yeah, that's not that short, but it's short enough. Here we go. We'll call him Imanu. I think he looks great. Here we go. We need a guardian. Okay. We're not going to be that much in detail with the guardian. We'll randomize and see if we find someone that we like. That looks kind of interesting. And we would like someone a bit tribal. Tribal looking. Nah, that's not tribal enough. Maybe that's tribal. Yeah. That's tribal enough for us. Half-orcs are more inclined to act than contemplate. Sure, so that's our guardian. Truly intimidating. We need someone to put themselves between us and... Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Now let's see what happens to us. Something has already happened, and there's again. He's leaving now. Or she. We don't really know. The Mind Flayer. What happened? Wow, levitating. Where are we? What is this? We're in a flying abomination. What the heck is this? Better run, sound the alarm. This is as big as a tower. My goodness me. It's grabbing people. And they just become... Oh, they get teleported inside. What the heck? What's happening? Getting attacked by dragons? What did he do there? Whoa, everything's burning. What's going on here? Look at Yankee. Oh. What's happened here?
Oh, my head.
Wow. And now? Now we should escape the Nautiloid. Oh, this looks very eerie. Everything is burning. We should probably hurry up. What is to be found here?
Might still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
There's a pod here. Let's see, these are the controls. Okay. What is this all? There's that dead guy. That was the guy who gave us this. There's a topaz. Oh.
Good.
Yeah. What is this?
Someone else got out.
Oh, that must have been the Gith. There's some fire here.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's have a look at this thing. There's where the tadpoles were.
Pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind.
There's a tiny one here. We could investigate the pool. Yeah, we could try anyways. What kind of bonus could we add? Tide of Chaos? Yeah. Let's try that. Great. Oh my goodness me. 2 times a 3. That's great. Super good. We failed apparently.
More than meets the eye.
Let's reach toward the pool and see what's inside there. I mean, we already have one of these. Oh my goodness me. All right. Wow, what a mess this is. Another dead mind flayer. Where could we even go? There's another pod.
Might be other survivors. Wonder who was inside.
Yeah, let's leave this place somehow. Which is the direction? It seems to be in this direction here. Oh, what's that? We could heal here. I don't know. Oh. There's something here.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Okay. There's a goblin. He had gold with him. Poor goblin. Someone's calling us. Can you hear that? Something is calling. We are trapped. What's this? A vicious chair. Can we know? We could sit there. Release us. Something is calling. Is there everything okay here? Or nothing dangerous so far? Wait, there's something here. What is this? A cerebral aquarium. Ugh. There's something here. An eldritch tablet.
Years of humanoid history, elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
They flash. Okay. There's nothing more. Something here.
Doesn't do anything.
Oh. Now we're up here. What's this? I can't use this.
We are here. Here.
Alright, there's someone calling for us. That won't be nice to look at, I'm sure. So if you're a little bit... Oh my goodness me.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us. Please,
Oh,
before they return. They return.
who am I talking to, a man or a brain?
Born new from this husk.
Oh,
I realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
But we're not full of hate. We're a diplomat too. You sound afraid. Why?
Enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
I mean, it's interesting. That would be intelligent. That would be dexterous. We could try to gently get this thing out. Okay. Total bonus of 3. And we made it. Excellently. Here we go.
The brain lifts
Oh.
the skull. But you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Nah, that sounds... It might help us, if we help it. An interest might weaken it, and make it our enemy too. What is now happening?
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must
Oh.
get to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
The helm. What's at the helm?
Tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
What should I call you?
We are us.
This is eerie. Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Do we have a very eerie companion? It could help us. It could help us. It can attack. Yeah, that would be nice to see. Why are we not? There's another thing here.
Brains. Odd. Nothing but brains.
Alright, I guess we can go back down somehow. If we want to, or what's this? Does this lead anywhere else? No, not really. We should probably go back down. Little brain, will you come with it? Oh, yeah, it's coming. It is coming. There it is. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an extra brain, eh? We're not that intelligent. Can we inspect that thing? Uh-huh. Oh, there's still the dragons. Oh my goodness me. Yeah. This could be dangerous. What's going on here? Someone trying to kill us?
Abomination. This is your end.
One moment, I'm a halfling, not an abomination.
And your skin tingles.
Or maybe?
Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think there was a thrall?
Carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Who are you?
I, your only chance of survival.
Might be right. Like turning into mind flayers? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
That doesn't look so great, you know. Not the friendliest beings. Alright, we can do magic missiles. We would rather want to save magic missiles. I should have probably cast that stuff before, eh? But we can Ray of Frost this thing. And move back a tad. End the turn. The little guy here can attack. And move back and protect us, maybe.
I am fury. I am death.
We could attack here. Let's do that. All right. I'll move back a little. Ow! I can bolt. Boom! Ray of Frost. Brainy brain. We did it! Ha!
Surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
She's wounded a bit now. Not so fast. Not so fast. There's a light crossbow here. I like that. I like a light crossbow. Scimitar. And an incinerated mind flayer with spiked bulbs. Excuse me, I think we should see. We have a light crossbow here. That would be good. Melee thing, yeah. We could topple that. Knock it prone, yeah, but it's I mean it's the ranged the crossbow is surely better. Are we? I think we're proficient with that thing. If I'm not mistaken. The skills, that's the detailed view. Okay, I think we're proficient with light crossbows. That's gonna be interesting. Can she heal herself somehow? She has this thing. But she can only do it once. We came from here. This all looks like real little brains and stuff. So, I think we'll make a short pause here now. And we'll meet again in the next episode and see what further we can do. There's even a dead scroll here. Let's have a look at that. Aha, potion of healing. Nice. And another light crossbow. She should equip. Well, then that's in her inventory. Relationship is neutral. She'd rather hate us. Okay. Well, then. See you soon and happy gaming. We'll return to this wretched place and try to survive very soon. Have a great time until then and happy gaming. This is Immanuel Khan signing out. See you soon. Have a great time until then.